Is your debt causing you sleepless nights? Knock your debt out with Debt KO. And your debt won't be the only thing keeping you up at night. Debt KO, free impartial advice on all your debt. KUGAN, CASSIUS, IFL TV, MTK Global. It's the morning after.
The night before.
Oh, you're very in tune, you two, aren't you?
We work on it.
That's good.
Bill and Ben.
Finish each other's
sentences.
Let's start with you, Terry. Sensational performance last night.
Thank you.
How's your hand?
It's not bad.
It's a big cast, isn't it?
Yeah. It's a nasty break.
Can't do nothing. Like, I'm having to brush my teeth with my left hand, pack with my left hand.
Is there anything I can do for you?
No. Carry my bags, carry my belts.
Belts.
Belt carrier.
It's funny because what I learnt from from fight camp, I says to her, any negativity in corner this time, I'm going to go mad with you. I don't want any negativity. Just come back to that corner, relax, let's get the job done. And then in fourth round, she come and she was really quiet, and I'm trying to talk to her, and I'm not getting any feedback. And then she come and sit down just before Mike were coming in fifth round. She goes, I think I broke my hand. And I sat down, and then I've got my mask on, and I fucking told you about any negativity in this corner. I've told you. And then she like, oh, okay. And she sat down, and then just as she stood up again, she says, I broke my hand.
I really hurt my hand.
Did you whisper it?
Yeah, because I knew Mike were.
Oh, yes, of course.
So it was like she was just trying to be so. It was so innocent, and I'm like.
Going, what? I think I've probably.
So anyway, bless her, she'd gone out, and when you do look back, you do see. So from round 5 to 8, all she threw was a jab and hook, but a very good jab and hook, and a moving left, right. And she sat back down, and what do you do? What advice? I said, it's getting a bit boring now, Terry. You're winning so easy, but I says, just make a fist and throw your fucking backhand, please, just once or twice, or feint it and come up with your left hook. Just do something different. And then she went straight hand, didn't you? Feinted right hand, left hook to body. But for 6 weeks, what we've been working on.
Left hook to body.
And so it was like I was like chuffed that she'd done what we did. But yeah, clinical finish against. Let's not forget, people will think. A lot of people have lost confidence in Terry. She never lost confidence in a sense, but Terry's, since we signed with Matchroom and been Wallstrom and Olbanoff and been put into the Tasha fight, then there were a lot of negativity come on socials for her, and it's been a bit hard when you've been flying high and then all of a sudden, oh, you've lost that fight, and it's a bit hard to be motivated on. People were seeing that as a 50-50 fight, and for this fight I'd done a lot of things different. I kept off socials, and it was never a 50-50 fight. We're always going to be an easy fight. That's how I really saw it, and I was really confident. So theoretically, probably that was Terry's easiest fight, not her best performance. I think she showed she was levels above Thunders, and shows that she's ready for other world champions and stuff. And yeah, I'm so proud of her to break her hand so early and look so polished. Big occasion, come back off the performance in fight camp, which I can explain now. There was so much got wrong. The biggest one in fight camp was that we went on weight because we're there for a week, and I've never experienced that with a fighter before. And the weight making situation, we actually got the nutritionist to get her on weight before we went, so she didn't put any weight on after the fight. And even we went on holiday, didn't we, the last few days after, and she was still saying weight for days, and it was, just no size on after, no physical strength. We didn't, because of the pandemic, we didn't have no female sparring or anything, did we? So, What's your take on it? Anyway, I'm babbling on a bit. This coffee.
Do you want me in this interview?
Yeah.
Do you want to do it? My take on what now? Well, I forgot.
Just how we were in fight camp regarding your weight difference and like no sparring and anything.
So, I was saying to you, I've never come down after a fight with my face so fresh and like hardly any like bruising. Usually I get bruised or swelling, but I just think that's from doing the whole weight correct, refueling correct, fully hydrated and stuff like that. So Only injury I've really got is my hand.
And that's
Yeah.
not good.
I'm just going to be walking out.
Yeah.
You're in a great position though where you are. I mean, the fights that are out there for you, not just now but over the last sort of few months, there's pretty much endless possibilities. There's a lot of good matchups. Obviously, unifications will be at the forefront of your mind, which is what you tweeted today, I think.
Yeah.
The unifications next. Is that what it is going to be for?
Yeah. Well, obviously, there's. When we got after fight camp, we went for a meeting with Eddie and he discussed a new contract, and Natasha Jonas should have been next in the contract. We agreed, everything was fine. Terry's had a lot of negativity. She wanted to put that fight right. There's not, from our side, there's not been no, we're not having it. Although on socials, Thunders were mandatory. Terry wanted that fight. We talked about it in March, and as far as we were concerned, it were happening. The contract were done, and then we find out that, or we hear that Natasha's had a free fight deal. Terry won one of the fights and she wasn't happy with the money, so it was declined. So what do you do? That's not our problem.
We've accepted our bit.
We accepted our bit. And then when Eddie let us know that what situation next, and he said he's signing Choi, and I was like, please can we do Choi? She's a two-weight world champion. She's got a great story from Korea, leaving Korea, coming and leaving that country.
North Korea, wasn't
yeah, and she's a beautiful looking woman. Two-weight world champion. I mean, undefeated. You know, a battle of the undefeateds. WBA, WBC and IBO titles on the line. That's what I'd love. So I'm going to really press on to Eddie for that one next. And then, you know, we want to be undisputed. That what goal when we started. That was his dream, wasn't it?
Yeah.
So what we're going to do now? So I'll tell you a fighter, and then you give me a number between 1 and 10. How much or how important or realistic you think them fights are having? So if I say Choi and you think that's top of the priority list, you go 9 or 10,
I'm going to let Terry answer this.
You can let Terry answer.
Yes.
Are you sure?
It's like a game show.
Are you sure? It is like a game show.
I like this.
What tune
Supermarket.
Can we have a tune?
Yeah.
Go on.
Let's go.
Just taking it up another level. Okay, so let's start with Choi.
9.
A 9. Michaela Mayer.
8.5.
So Choi ahead of Mayer. Jonas.
I think I'd want the Jonas fight before the Mayer fight.
So
Mayer 8, Tasha 8.5.
okay, interesting. All right.
I feel like it's a trick question.
Go on, we'll unbutton you for a second. Go on. Agree with that? In order of...
I work for Terry, so it's like I advise her.
Go make me a better tea, please.
We were happy for Natasha next. That's what Eddie wanted to do. That's what Sky wanted to do. So that's what we're putting as contract. So it's not like we don't want that fight or whatever. She wants the opportunity to. It was a great fight. We've got full respect for him, and we're happy to do it again. But they're having a lot of problems with money or whatever else. That's nothing to do with us. Our side agreed. That's them who's not disagreed. So what do we do? Wait out until monies are sorted. Are they going to sort out? You see the feud on social media. It's like he signed Choi. Me as a manager, I want Choi. That's what I want to do. Choi or Michaela Mayer. But the problem you're going to get, Mayer's with Top Rank, as we know. Choi's with us in Matchroom. But it's logical what's going to happen, isn't it? Or what should be happening, or what will happen. So.
She was very Michaela Mayer.
I'll tell you what's come to my head. Well, let's do a World Cup semi-final. She'll fight Choi, Mayer and Hamadouch, two unifications. Let's do contracts for all the marbles in final. Good idea, Eddie.
Oh, okay. But yeah, Michaela Mayer very vocal again. I think did she write? Meow.
That's what she said. Meow.
Oh, is it like one of those meows?
What do you say to Michaela Mayer?
Strange. Living in her head rent free.
I think the problem you got with me, not the problem, she's a great talker. She overrates us, and she's not as good as she thinks she's, and she's like a
She's a
walking
big
lamp.
stiff robot.
She's like a walking lamppost, up straight. We're not scared of that. We want some of that. We want some of that.
So, going back to social media last night, certain Mr. Joe Gallagher thought that you were too vocal, too loud.
Beautiful. Beautiful. Seems to annoy everyone, doesn't it? I know I annoy him. I annoy me son, but it is what it is.
It's about the
I'm
fight,
having fun.
You must have been loud though, because when you're in the arena, like just watching, not from a corner's perspective, but when you can hear, and you're thinking, fucking hell, he's loud. But on the TV, it doesn't sound as loud. So if they can hear you on the TV, that means you're very loud.
Someone laughing at you saying she can't crack an egg.
Yeah. I'll tell you what it is. This is how I am in Gym Coog, and with rest of lads, I'm kind of not like this. But I've got this, me and Terry, I'm heavily invested emotionally, not just in the boxing, and I care about her to a point. She's like one of my own children, and you get emotionally involved, and it's just how we are. We have so much banter, we have so much fun, and this is how we carry off in gym. And it's like I know my fighter, she bounces off it. Well, how would you be if I didn't speak or done none of that in corner?
Oh, I'm thrown out.
And this is just how we work. So it's like it's a bit of fun between us. She giggles about it after, but it works. It works. It's got us to where we're gone. And if I scream and shout, and if people want to moan about that, they're not paying us wages. And it's just one of them, innit?
Fair enough. But you and Joe cool.
Joe is somebody I've looked up to for years. He's a great coach. He's done great things, and I've got no negative to say about Joe. No negative at all. He's good. He works the social media well. He knows what he's doing, and he just has banter, doesn't he? So sometimes you don't know if he's just having a crack or not. But at the end of the day, we gave them a voluntary opportunity when Tasha's been a great amateur. She's not shown the same level in the pros until she fought Terry. But we gave them a voluntary defence. They got a draw. It wasn't controversial. It were only them that fought the one and fellow Scousers. It wasn't controversial. There were no robbery. After all were fair, that fight could have gone either way. Some have Terry winning it. I don't go shouting Terry won or blah blah. It should be me that's blind. Terry won and defended. I'm happy with your draw because me fighters learnt so much from that. We've reset and look what we did last night. We're going to put the wrongs right. And it was a draw. You can't scream and shout about a draw or wanting to fight next or whatever else. We've still got a path and dreams and unifications, and we're not saying, like as I explained earlier, the fights were there. They've defined the monies. It's not like anybody's running away or making Terry out, you don't want this, you don't want that. Look at Terry's fights since the 5th fight. Every fighter's been a winning fighter. Look at how many world champions or world-class fighters she's fought in the last 12 months. Oberdorf, Wallstrom, Tasha, and a mandatory last night in Thunders. I think they've lost about 4 fights between them in a year. What other females are doing that, to be fair, except Katie? So, social media means nothing. Joe's got my respect, and it is what it is. She's sat champion at world, and my concern is there, and I'm doing best for her career, and that's what we're doing.
Okay. Is there anything you'd like to?
I'm going.
No, you stay right there. Is anything you'd like to add, Terry, before we finish and you guys can get off?
Twitter bullies.
No. I'm alright. I think Andrew said it all for me.
I think she's got a pull there.
I just really enjoyed myself down here this week. Like, fight camp, it was horrible. And mentally, like, it's just totally different.
We've enjoyed it that much, look. There's nobody here. We don't want to go home.
It's just, yeah.
It just does. Everybody's gone. On the way home, and we're just in London, like, what shall we do next?
There's not really a lot you can do at the moment.
But it's like being in Butlins. It's been great, mate. We've been playing pool, darts, table tennis, few bevies. Food's been nice. You don't get this on an all-inclusive in Magaluf.
Oh. Well, enjoy your stay here at the Hilton.
Thank you.
It's a good plug for the Hilton there. Yeah, and whatever it is next for you, it is.
Bit of a rest, like you say. What will be, will be.
Definitely. Stefy Bill, Terri Harper, thank you very much for talking to IFL TV, and safe travels home.
Thank you.
And we'll catch up again soon.
Sure will.
Is your debt causing you sleepless nights? Knock your debt out with Debt KO. And your debt won't be the only thing keeping you up at night. Debt KO, free impartial advice on all your debt.